My father would be hugely grateful for the honor of being inducted into the Syracuse Urban Sports Hall of Fame, and that sense of gratitude would have increased immeasurably when I take a look at the fellow inductees and their quality as people and their accomplishments. When I was looking over the program, two names in particular jumped out at me, and the names were Jesse Dowdell and Bill Reddick. And you two guys were and are legends. And one of the things that I asked myself, why did it take so long for you guys to be inducted into the Syracuse Urban Sports Hall of Fame? Then on the other hand, I said, I'm really happy that it took so long, because my father would have been overwhelmed to be in the same class of 2017 as you guys. My father had immeasurable energy and enthusiasm, but not a lot of money. But despite that, he did found a football team, the Valley Pythons, as Gary mentioned, and he was a co-founder of the Valley Basketball Association. And his impact on the Valley was indicated that a few months before his death in the early 1980s, he was honored as the Valley Men's Club Man of the Year. Now, I could go on and talk about the things that he did, but the one thing I want to leave you with is that my father was a truly humane and caring man. And the best story I can think of to indicate that to you, a little over 10 years ago, another VO legend, Don Zog, all-state football player at VO. Don passed away, so a friend of mine and I decided to hold a memorial service for him. And after that memorial service, a guy I hadn't seen for more than 30 years came up to me and said, when I was growing up, my father had a severe stroke and wasn't able to do the things that fathers do for their sons. And your father became a father to me. And I don't think any greater tribute can be paid to a man than that. And so I want to thank you, and on behalf of my family and some of my father's descendants, his two grandchildren, Tom and Kathleen, and his great-grandson, Jordan Cooper, who he would be enormously proud of, came to honor him today. So thank you, Mr. Harlow, for welcoming my father into the Hall of Fame, and I can't tell you, I'm sure, that if anybody is upstairs, it's him, and he is beaming down upon us today. Thank you very much.
Urban Sports Hall of Fame of Syracuse, New York announces the 2017 Hall of Fame inductee George Bud Stevens, Youth Sports Contributor, Valley.
One more after this.
I know, I got one more. I know, Carmen. But besides his family, I guess, to me, kids were more important to him than himself. He would give his last dime to buy a kid something to eat if he had to. When our basketball league was getting down in numbers, he used to drive cab after the milk company went under. And he'd see kids walking down the street like on Midlands, he'd pull his truck over and his car over, and he'd try to recruit them. Come on to the basketball, come on down. And I never believed that he had a passion. He loved to play bingo and cards. So after the I got at 10 at the field days, well, the show Red Rubber Balls, he used to work in there, and we used to have to count the players. Then they'd have big card games after them. He'd tell me if he lost, he had to go to work that morning. If he won, he could go home. But there's just one funny story about him. I'm gonna tell you this one. He lost like 48 pounds, and he wore the same clothes. And he chased the kid in the football all the way to the end zone. He put his arms up for a touchdown, and his pants fell down. And he did it in baseball too. He ran over to third, and he put his arms. He had the same pants on. But I never met anybody who would do so much for kids. He would give his arm for a kid. And I'd like to appreciate Carmen and everyone very much. Thank you. Let me go to the next one.